No shortage of great stuff tonight in the KHL, and why would there be? We have 12 games on tap and some solid matchups. My name is Andrea Sachenko and this is your daily KHL update. Let's go. Avangard Omsk hosts Lev Prague, Czech team in Siberia. First period, Kyler Ridable has the puck on the left wing, turns around, shoots from the blue line, Patrick Zacherson tips it, and that's a goal. Swedish connection works fine for Lev and they go up 1-0. Zacherson, that's his 6th. And just 2 minutes later, Andrei Ivanov loses the faceoff to Justin Azevedo. He wins it for Topi Jaukola and he makes it 2-0 Lev. Jaukola is known for his goal-scoring ability and that's his 7th of the season already. But Goran does not look sharp on that play either. Early in the second now, Avangard is on a power play. Denis Kulaj gets the puck on open ice and bam! He cuts Lev's lead in half. That's his 6th of the year. If there's one thing Kulaj can surely pride himself on, it's his amazing slap shot. Short left of that, 2-on-1 rush for Avangard. Maxim Kazakov takes a shot, Petr Vekhanev stops and rebound, Dmitry Simon shoots and Vekhanev saves again. What a sequence by the Finnish netminder. If it weren't for him, we would have been tied up by now on the scoreboard for sure. Third period now, Avangard is on another power play. Anton Kuryanov takes a shot, scores! We're tied at 2s. Kuryanov scores his first goal after coming back to Avangard from Traktor where he was put on waivers. And just a few minutes later, Avangard could have taken the lead, but Petr Vekhanev saved his team on another 2-on-1 rush. This time he robbed Stefan Ruzicka. The puck was this close to getting into the net. Unlucky. And it cost Avangard dearly. The game went into shootout and David Ulstrom was the only one who scored a goal. Interestingly enough, Avangard swapped Goran for Denis Kostin in net. Isn't Goran's strong play in the shootouts his greatest asset? At least that was his reputation back in the NHL. Anyway, 3-2 Lev shootout final. Let's head to Kazakhstan now, where Boris meets Slovan. First period, Michal Sersen puts the puck on net from the right wing. Ari Akhanin stops it, but Michal Miklik finishes the play with his 10th of the season on a rebound. And that's gonna be the last goal they're gonna score tonight. Not even a minute later, Roman Starchenko gets on his jets, breaks into the zone, feeds Konstantin Rudenko in the slot, and all he had to do was hit the open net. Check that, it's 1-1 now. 7 minutes after that, the puck is flip-flopping around the hash marks. Captain Dmitry Upir takes a swing at it, and he scores. 2-1 Boris Upir, that's his 8th of the season. Looks a bit like a ball hockey goal. Second period now, Michael Andin gets the puck, skates up the left wing, puts it on net, and I'm sure he's surprised just as much as anybody that it turned into a goal. That's his 2nd of the season, and it's now 3-1 Boris. Still in the second, Boris is on the power play, and check out this pretty passing play. Doss to Bachansky to Dustin Boyd and into the net. Terrific goal by the power play unit, and it's now 4-1 Boris. Third period now, and I bet you could tell who this guy is just by the way he scores. That's Nigel Doss and his deadly wrister. Word of advice, don't let him shoot from anywhere. 5-1 Boris now. 3 minutes later, Doss has the puck again, give and go with Bachansky, and there's their wrister again. Doss with his 2nd of the night and 13th of the season. Bachansky with his 3rd assist of the game, and that gives our final 6-1 as Boris takes 3 points on home ice. We're back in Russia now. This is Khanty-Mansiysk, home of Yugra, and tonight they meet Dynamo Riga. Early in the first, Riga finds themselves on a power play. Kyle Wilson has the puck in the right circle. He aims, he shoots, he scores! 1-0 Dynamo Riga. Wilson is having a marvelous debut season in the gate. That's his 12th. Late in the first now, Yugra is on a power play this time around. Steven Dixon takes a shot. Veli-Matti Savinainen tips it, and that's gonna bring us back to even 1-1. This has been Yugra's most reliable line recently. Savinainen scores his 5th of the year. And it all boils down to this, overtime, and Dynamo is out there with a man advantage again. Marcel Hausa wins the puck in the corner, dishes it to Matt Robinson, to Paul Shahur at the left circle, scores! It's over! Home team outshot Riga 37-26, but it's going to be Dynamo who's going to walk away with the most points. 2-1 Dynamo Riga overtime final. Yunus Enlund in Sibir visits Sakari Salminen in Torpedo. These two have been hot lately. We're just 11 minutes in and Sibir opens up the scoring on the power play. Christian Kudrich nets his 5th of the year as Yuri Letterer sets him up in the right circle. 1-0 Sibir. 4 minutes later, Torpedo gets a man advantage and it works for them as well. Pavel Valentenko takes a shot from the blue line, rebound, and Denis Parshit sends it home. 1-1. That's his 8th of the year. Midway through the second now, another power play for Torpedo. Salminen to Jarkko Immonen, cross ice to Parshin, and he scores his 2nd of the night to put Torpedo up 2-1. Immonen gets his 2nd assist of the night as well. He has 7 over the last 3 games. Early in the third now, Vadim Krasnoslobodsev sends a gorgeous cross-ice pass to Vladimir Galuzin, and he has no problem hitting an open net. 3-1 Torpedo as Galuzin scores his 6th of the season. And that's gonna do it. 3-1 Torpedo is your final. They are now 3 points away from Sibir and have played 1 fewer games. Akbars hosts Amur. East top team lost in Khabarovsk a few days ago. Can they get a revenge? These guys will be a huge part of the answer. Mika Yadrin goes up against Konstantin Barulin. And it starts with bad news for Akbars. Alexei Tereshko gets caught up with a stick in his face early in the first period, and he had to leave to the dressing room after that. That's always worrisome. A little later, Akbars kills off a 5-on-3 penalty. Alex Burmistrov jumps out of the box, receives a long pass, he's on a breakaway, and he's stopped by Mika Yarvinen. That would have been a textbook shorty if Burmi scored. Better luck next time. Still in the second, Amur on a power play. Vladimir Loginov takes a shot. Rebound, Yinkov shoots from inside, and Barulin makes a very timely save. That should have been a goal. Late in the period, Akbars gets a man advantage. Yanni Kulin shoots, Yarvinin saves, and Alexei Tereshko scores on a rebound. That's right, he's back on the ice and he's scoring. 1-0 Akbars. Took him long enough, but they've got the lead now. Midway through the third now, Artyom Krukov has the puck on the right wing, shoots through traffic, and it's unclear what happened after that. All we know is that it's back in the play. Okay, let's take another look. What really happened? Krukov's first of the season happened, as it turns out. The puck went into the net and bounced right back into the play. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good goal. 1-1. A few minutes later, Vasily Takranov cuts off the puck in the offensive end. Andrei Stepanov grabs it. His team's down the ice with it. It's a 2-on-1. He leaves it for Timofey Shishkanov in the blue paint, and he scores! 2-1 Amur now, late in the third. Everything has turned upside down now. And that proves to be the game-winning goal as well. Amur beats Akbars for the second time this season, and that's their first win against Akbars on the road since, get a load of this, January the 20th, 2000. It's been nearly 14 years. What a day for Amur fans. We're in Ukraine now. It's a grand matchup tonight in Donetsk. Donbas hosts Medlurk Magnitogorsk. First period, Donbas on a power play. Timo Laine sets up Oleg Piganovich for a shot. He blasts it on net and scores. Vasily Koshkin had a piece of it, but that wasn't enough. It still trickled in. 1-0 Donbas. Late in the first now, Yuri Silnitsky tries to feed Evgeny Dodonov in front, hits a defenseman instead, but Maxim Yakutsen is still able to bat it in. 2-0 Donbas as Yakutsenin nets his 8th of the season. Great hand-eye coordination on display there. Mike Keenan obviously can't be happy with his team's performance so far. Second period now, Viktor Antipin is carrying the puck on the right wing, pass it to Jan Kovar, further run to Sergei Mazyakin, they score! Mazyakin's 20th of the season cuts Donbas' lead in half. It's 2-1 now. 3 minutes later, Magnitka ties this game up as Yaroslav Khabarov puts his 3rd of the season top shelf. Michael Layton couldn't stop him this time. We're tied at 2s after 40 minutes of play. Third period now, power play for Donbas. Clay Wilson takes a shot, it goes wide, Laine shoots from his knees, scores! What a goal! 3-2 Donbas as Laine scores his 7th of the season. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game-winning goal. Donbas lands Magnitka their 3rd straight loss. Evgeny Kuznetsov returned to the ice and shined for Traktor again. He scored a goal and picked up an assist as Traktor took down Spartak on the road 5-3. Anton Glinkin was the first star of the game with a goal and 3 assists for 4 points. World Juniors eligible Andrei Vasilevsky stopped 37 shots for his first shutout of the season, and Dmitry Makarov scored the only goal in Zagreb as Salavat Yulaev beat Medveshchuk 1-0. That was the first time Medveshchuk got shut out at home in their KHL history. Maxim Afinogenov scored his 7th of the season, but that didn't bring Vitis any points. Admiral won 3-1 on the road and came back to the playoff zone with 40 points. Ilya Proskuryakov stopped 28 shots for his 2nd shutout of the season as Red Army took down Automobilist. Alexei Morozov and Igor Grigorenko scored the only 2 goals in this game. Dynamo Moscow came back from a 3-goal deficit to winning in overtime a few days ago in Novokuznetsk, but tonight Medlurk got the revenge in Moscow as they beat the Blue and White 4-3. Red and Champs lost to a team with the worst current record in the league. Yegor Milovzorov scored twice for Neftekhimik, but Alex Matyarukhin answered with 2 goals of his own, and Dynamo Minsk got their 2nd consecutive win. 4-3 Dynamo final in this one. And that's it for your daily KHL update. Don't forget to like, share and comment on this video. Come back this Wednesday for Severstal vs Lokomotiv game. Nikolai Zherdev may make his debut on Severstal. My name is Andreas Sachenko. See you guys tomorrow.